This is a KGUN9 On Your Side news update.
We are remembering some of the victims and heroes in the shootings from over the weekend. In El Paso on Saturday, police were called to a shooting around 10:30 a.m. local time at a Walmart. The 21-year-old suspected gunman opened fire in the parking lot, killing 20 people and leaving 26 hurt. Some families are still waiting for answers about their loved ones who were inside the store at the time.
Just 13 hours after that, a suspected gunman killed 9 people in Dayton, Ohio. Among those victims is the alleged shooter's sister. 26 more were also hurt. Now police are searching for this shooter's motive.
Well, understanding a mass shooting and coping with it can be really difficult, even when you're miles away watching everything unfold on TV.
9 On Your Side's Veronica Acosta joining us now with more from a former social worker. Veronica, good morning.
Mark, Whitney, good morning. Well, that former social worker told us that the best way for an adult to feel the slightest bit better after a mass shooting is to find someone they trust and talk to them about how they feel. Now, Scott Bambro, he's that former social worker. He's now a local pastor. He said that watching or learning about something like a mass shooting, like the ones we saw in El Paso and Dayton, Ohio this past weekend, they can cause anger in a person, and they can even lead to having those irrational thoughts along with a whole lot more. Now, he added, after mass shootings like the ones we saw this weekend, it's normal to be afraid, but understanding and overcoming those feelings is something he definitely stresses and encourages. We're live in the newsroom this morning. Veronica Acosta, KGUN9 On Your Side.
All right, why don't we check in with Brian Brennan now for one last look at our forecast this half hour. Brian, good morning.
Good morning. You know, we're expecting dangerously hot conditions today from Tucson west. There is an excessive heat warning going into effect at 10 a.m. and going until 8 p.m. By 8 p.m., we'll finally be dropping into the low 90s. It's going to be a hot day. We'll hit 105 for our afternoon high temperature. We are expecting more or less a down day as far as the monsoon activity goes. There'll be a few thunderstorms popping up south and east of Tucson, mainly in the higher terrain. Better chances for a thunderstorm on Tuesday, and then the activity goes up midweek.